Pick your season or occupation. It's time to send in your application.
Classic literature has taken such an important role in my reading this past year, and so I thought that it would be fitting to dedicate a video into classic literature. I think I read a lot of classic literature this year as compared to other years, because in other years I thought of classic literature as just reading something for a class, reading a very boring book that I just won't really absorb without the help of others, and just discussion and a lot of looking into the dictionary and looking into the internet for actual answers and analysis and just notes on symbolism, metaphors, and the like. But this year, I've actually found a lot of great classics. I've read a lot of great classics. I have been excited mostly by classic literature, and I've really had such an exciting time when it came to discovering more classics. So today I thought that I would take a quiz and see what classic book I am. So I'm going to be taking the Penguin Quiz. Which classic novel are you? I think it has 8 questions. You have a full uninterrupted day to read. You reach for. There's actually a lot of choices in here. Something about culture and world events. The most gripping, attention grabbing book. A classic you feel you should read. Anything as long as it makes you think. Something sweet and lovely. A witty, quotable book. And a book that you'll learn from. I'm gravitating towards a witty, quotable book just because I think that when it comes to reading classics, I am very particular in finding classic books which will grab my attention when it comes to its prose. So I feel like a witty, quotable book. And I also do like not being bored. Like, I do love a bit of humor into my classics. So I think that one or the second one. Actually, let's go with the quotable. What's most important to you? Taste? Taste? Taste as in your personal taste? Or taste as in food taste? Family, well being, intellect, kindness, laughter, and success. What's most important to me? I don't know. Intellect? Your love life is where's non-existent? Thoughtful and honest, loyal, pragmatic, varied, sweet, exciting, ambitious. I think pragmatic. Sure. Your idea of a great time. Museum or play? Hearing your nemesis is not having a great time. Honestly, this option screams The Count of Monte Cristo and Wuthering Heights. And what else? Those are the top two I'm thinking of. Completing your to do list, a great time. I mean, it's satisfying, but it's not. Reminiscing about great times, again, Wuthering Heights. Reminiscing, but not in a fun way. A big night out, learning, doing something towards being your best. I do like reminiscing. Holiday time, you're going to Greece. Honestly, that would be great. The birthplace of your grandparents, I feel like that's not a holiday. That's just like going home. Somewhere affordable but fun. Wistful and homesick, that's sad. Netherlands, that's good as well. New York, staycation. Greece, your Achilles heel is. I can be a bit pretentious. Mistrust. Eh? Oh, if I can trust you, we're done. I can be inflexible. Overthinking, obviously. Obviously. I can't stand intolerance. Lactose. Lactose intolerance. People who ask for endless favors. Drama queens. Smugness. Oh my god. Short sightedness. Yes. I've taken an online quiz before and I always get described as Slytherin. Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf. You're a deep thinker. Some might say you're an overthinker. You're observant, honest, and sharp, but that thing that happened 2 years ago is still looming over you. Let it go. There's more happiness to come. I mean, I haven't read Mrs. Dalloway, but I think it's in my want to read list because I've heard a lot of great things. But I definitely have to look at it more closely now and decide if I want to read it because apparently that's the classic book that I am. And then just for fun, let's see the second book that I am if I did pick the second ones that I picked. Okay, for this most gripping, that's the second one. I chose intellect. I'll probably choose well-being now. And then love life is, I think, thoughtful and honest. Great time, museum or a play. Holiday time. I do think I'd still like Greece. Achilles heel, number one. I can't stand, I mean, loneliness, sure. And then here, an introvert. Notes of a Native Son by James Dalwin. Dalwin? James Baldwin. You're whip smart, cultured, and you can be quite witty. You find the worlds of art and politics fascinating, and your insights are impeccable. You're a realist, but you have some fun, don't you? Go have some fun. I think that that's such an interesting description, if that's at all connected with the book that is being shown here. But yes, I will definitely look at this. I think the only James Baldwin book that I've seen, what's that book? If I search James Baldwin, I'll probably know what the book is. But yes, there's only one book that I really know about James Baldwin. So those were the two books that describe me as a person, and I will definitely look into them for the next year. This is my discovery era, and I do think that those two books are quite interesting. Mrs. Dalloway from the things that I've heard before, and the James Baldwin book just because of the description that was said. I think that it's interesting and it does really describe me as well, and I will definitely look into that. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.